A long time ago, in a small Zen monastery nestled among the mountains, a young student approached his master. With a look of frustration and longing in his eyes, he asked, "Master, how can I find happiness in life? I work hard, I study diligently, but still I feel unsatisfied. What am I doing wrong?" The master paused for a moment, gazing at the distant hills. He didn't answer the question directly. Instead, he said, "Come, walk with me." Without any further explanation, the master began climbing a nearby steep hill, with the student following close behind. The path was rough and uneven, covered in stones and loose dirt. As they climbed higher, the student started to feel tired. His legs ached, his breath grew heavier, and his steps became slower. It felt like an endless struggle. The master, however, maintained a steady and calm pace, never complaining, never stopping. With each step, the student became more focused on his discomfort. He started to wonder why the master had chosen this path and why they were climbing at all. The higher they went, the more he could only think about his aching legs and how far they still had to go. After what felt like an eternity, they finally reached the top of the hill. The view was breathtaking, a sweeping landscape of valleys and rivers, birds flying over lush greenery, and the sun shining bright in the sky. The master turned to the student and asked, "Did you enjoy the climb?" The student, still trying to catch his breath, replied, "No, master. It was tiring and difficult. My legs are sore, and all I could think about was how much farther we had to go." The master gently nodded and said, "My dear student, this climb is a lot like life. If you focus only on the struggles, the discomfort, and how far you still have to go, you will miss the beauty around you. True happiness is not something you find at the top of the hill. It is not a prize waiting at the end of the journey. It is in the experience itself, the wind brushing against your skin, the sound of your steps on the ground, the view at every turn. Happiness is found in each moment when you are present, fully accepting and appreciating what is." The student realized that throughout the climb, he was so consumed by his discomfort that he failed to notice the beauty of the path itself. He was too busy worrying about the difficulty of the journey to appreciate the journey itself. The master's words carried a profound truth. If you wait to be happy only when you reach a goal or a destination, you may never find it. But if you learn to find joy in the little things, in each step you take, then happiness will always be within your reach. As they made their way back down, the student walked with a newfound lightness in his steps, noticing things he hadn't on the way up. The way the sunlight danced through the trees, the sound of distant birds, the cool breeze on his face. He had learned that to live happily one must live mindfully, appreciating the present and embracing the journey itself, not just the destination. So, remember, life is full of ups and downs, like the hill in the story. Don't let the hard times make you forget the beauty that exists all around. Find happiness in the little moments and make the journey worthwhile. If you found this story meaningful, please like, share and subscribe to Stories by Monk for more inspiring Zen stories. And remember, happiness is not found at the end of the path, it's discovered along the way.